Good evening, everyone. Mr. McFiddlesticks. I don't have my secondary monitor up tonight, so monitoring the chat is going to be a little bit more difficult than normal. But yeah, we got this P-Bandai high grade Zaku 2 high mobility test type. I guess it's not technically a Zaku 2, but whatever. It's a Zaku. How different can they be? But yeah, gonna build this thing. It's Monday. I got nothing else going on. What else you do on Mondays? What do you do on Mondays? Not build model kits. Or maybe you should. Anyways, I'm going to continuously call this thing the Bruise Zaku as we build it tonight, because I don't know if you've seen the color scheme, but it looks like a bruise. Definitely looks like somebody beat it about the head and face with a hammer, and it's all bruised up now. How's it going, Dipper? No. That's unfortunate. Should be a yes. Should always be a yes. It's a Monday. Mondays are yes days. Gotta start those, gotta start that week off with a yes.
Yes or no?
I mean, I guess it's better than nothing. I'll take it. Oh, there's a tiny... Glad I didn't throw that away. There's a tiny little runner in there. Look at them red stickers. There we go. Alrighty. And... well, there's a whole nother set of those. Come on. Work with me here, runners. Come out of this bag. I beseech thee. There's a couple of... well, only two two color correcting stickers. The rest are... just marking stuff, I guess. Alright, that's fine. I can work with this. I can live with this. Hey, Fi, how's it going? I am just getting started on a Monday casual build of this here fantastic, or at least hopefully fantastic. What's that?
Fantastic Mr. Fox.
I mean, it's fantastic Mr. Zaku. At least that's the hope. I don't remember who it was that sold me this one, because I didn't buy it off of P-Bandai. Somebody sold it to me after the fact because they didn't want it. And I can't remember who that was.
It was on P-Bandai. So.
What's that?
It never was on P-Bandai.
Really?
Yes.
Well, it's in a P-Bandai box.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say. Like, it's in a P-Bandai box. It is definitely on P-Bandai. I don't care about that runner for now. We'll set this one over here because that's a... also, how many H runners can you have in one kit? But, no, I don't remember who it was that sold it to me because I didn't buy it, like off a store or anything. But somebody sold it to me third party-ish. And they kept bothering me about when I was going to build it. So now I'm going to build it. So I hope they are watching. But I have no recollection in my mind who it was that actually sold it to me. I guess that is also a D runner. Alright, we'll do it like this then. So many duplicate runners. So much empty space. But I do like the color scheme on this Zaku, so hopefully this will be a fun build. And not be just terrible. Because I'd be disappointed, because I'd be like, oh, I got super hyped for this. It's not going to be a very long build, clearly. Alright. I'm okay with it not being a long build. I mean, it is just an Origin Zaku. It's not like these things are exceedingly complicated when it comes to how they are built.
It's like 10 minutes.
I mean, it ain't quite that. But it ain't exactly much longer either, that's for sure. Alrighty. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and get into the building of the body. Oh man. It's been a lazy Monday. Finishing off with a lazy Monday build. I don't know, Penguin. I've never built the RG, so I cannot chime in on that statement. But I've heard things.
Which one?
The RG Zaku. Penguin was saying that every Zaku is a fun build except the RG. I've also never built the Revive. The new one, but so I can't chime in on those two. I have built a lot of these Origin Zakus though, because a lot of them exist. What's up, Forge?
Hello.
Did you see that there's... Oh, fair enough. Did you see that there's a new Jackbox party box coming out soon?
Is there?
Yeah, there's like number 7 or something coming out real soon.
7's already out, I think.
I thought I saw the announcement that there was a new one coming out soon.
Yeah, I own it.
Oh, fair enough.
Probably 8 then?
Maybe.
When was this released? October 2020. So, yeah, that's about right. Probably be 8.
All I know is that I saw an advertisement for it on YouTube when my ad blocker somehow did not block the ad.
Yeah. My ad block has yet to fail me, so I'm happy about that.
It'll occasionally get through on YouTube, and then after the next update, they go back away again.
Ooh, stand up to the victory.
What's that?
No, that's Don't Stop Carry On. Why would he title it Stand Up to the Victory when it's Don't Stop Carrying On.
Are you looking at songs on YouTube again?
Maybe.
No, don't stop believing.
I haven't listened to that song in like 10 years.
Hey, brightest day. Don't stop believing. Hang on to this moment.
Who cares about the Journey one? You gotta listen to the Glee version.
And I have no insight into that. I never really got into Glee.
Nor did I, but this is the version that I remember more.
Jeez.
Because after this came out, it was playing on radios for like years.
Yeah, Glee did that with a lot of older songs. Alright. There we go. Neck joint inserted. So I'm trying to do this tonight with an injured hand, so hopefully that will not cause me too much problems.
You gotta stop throwing hands.
It's hard though. People deserve that shit. They step to the Mac, they gonna catch these hands. Now, I don't know what it is. I just woke up a couple days ago, and one of my hands was just, like, kind of swollen and hurting, like, right across the back of my hand. I have no idea what's going on. It's not bad. It's not, like, you know, terrible agony or anything like that. It's just annoying. I wish it wasn't annoying, but it is. Oh well, I'll live. Alright. Dipper, I want you to know that I saw a Fumina kit for sale today on Mandarake, and I thought of you.
Yes. As you should.
Those kits are disgusting.
Yeah, well, talk to Dipper. He's the one who's in love with them.
I'll stand by them. Like they're the greatest kid ever.
Like, the Figuarts standard one is fine, but the old ones? My God.
People give them too much crap for that. Seriously, they are very soft.
They don't look good, though.
Well,
I don't know. That sounds like a very MGK opinion of you there, Forged.
That's very subjective.
Like, HG Super Fumina. Like, they have the most cursed looking face.
I have more fun building that than the fucking Zaku revive TV show.
Well, what do we have here?
A bunch of people hanging out, trying to do a lazy Monday
it's not
afternoon
the red.
build.
I see.
Just a casual Zaku. You know,
Good.
just a Zaku minding its own business.
Nice.
Don't worry about this Zaku. He's not going to blow up your colony or anything.
Is this the one with the axe? No, this is the one with the. I see. No, it's not.
Yeah, this is the high mobility. There is an axe, but it's not a cool axe. It's just your regular Heat Hawk like axe thing.
Is this one of the TriStar? No, this is just a high mobility test type. This isn't the TriStar one, right?
Right. This
It's
is
pretty
the
much
P-Bandai
with
one.
the dom legs.
Yeah. got the big old bell-bottom legs and a
Yes,
really,
yes.
really interesting color scheme that makes it look like it got beat up behind the school one too many times.
Ready
Nice.
to dominate.
Do I sound okay? I guess you do.
You're a little robot-y, but for the most part, it's fine. How are things over with Jess today?
Doing well. I'm working on the well, I'm pretty sure you're a Patreon, so you know about the video essay that's coming out on Friday.
Yep.
We're talking about. Yeah, so I'm gonna be. I was writing the script. I almost have a page and a half,
Oh, nice.
and yeah, but it's I still have to write a lot more. Just trying to get my thoughts in order.
Gotcha. That is sometimes the hardest part is, just sitting down and forcing everything to come out.
Yeah.
Thinking
that's-
is hard.
That's why I try not to do it too often.
Same.
Well,
Same.
I have like 3 videos to edit. I have this video for Friday to edit. I have a video for Monday and a video for next Friday. And then I think I should be done editing for a while.
I do not envy you. I hate it. That is to me, with
Yeah.
the reviews and everything, that is the worst
Yeah.
part of the process. Like, filming takes a while, but at least it's like I'm having fun doing it, moving the camera around and like getting cool shots and doing poses and setting up the lighting and all of that. Editing is just like, oh my god, please shoot me in the face right now. Why won't this clip line up with this other clip? Oh my god, why does
Yeah.
this audio sound terrible all of a sudden? What is wrong with
I get it.
everything?
Yeah, dude. It sucks. But I mean, I enjoy it right now. Like I'm still learning. Albeit I've learned a little bit more over the past month, so I'm a little bit faster at it. But since I'm not doing any like fancy camera work, like super like coming down from a certain angle and all that, just kind of straightforward. I think the biggest challenge will be getting clips from the series that I'm going to be talking about and putting them all together to line up nicely and using being short enough with them to not get a copy strike on me or whatever it's called, DMCA from.
Rule of thumb is keep it 4 seconds or less
Yeah.
per clip that you
Yeah.
use, and you should be fine.
Yep.
What software do you use for video editing, by the way?
I use Adobe Premiere.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember the one that I started using not long ago, but it's actually really, really good. It's like some pro software, but you can like just get it for free, like the free version, and that's what I've been using, and it actually works out really well. But I don't remember
Well-
the name of it off the top of my head because I am that kind of sucker. Give me a second. Let's see, can I get back down to my other? Yeah, I can. All right, I remembered to put it in. It is DaVinci Resolve is the name of it.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Oh, I have heard of that one. The reason I use Premiere is because whenever I looked up editing on YouTube, Premiere is like the main one that comes out. And you can't go wrong with a certain site that lets you download things, and you just have to be careful with installing it, and that's about it.
Fair enough. Well, hey,
So
hey, Jake the Late,
up?
welcome to the build. You're not that late. Enjoy building your Sinanju Stein. I only have one Sinanju in my backlog. Oh, 2. I have 2 Sinanjus in my backlog. I forgot that. I have the mechanical clear color, which I'm never going to build. And I have the RG, which I keep putting off building because I keep hearing bad things about it.
I was about to say, one of them better not be that RG Sanandri.
It is the RG. It's sitting back there on my shelf.
God.
Right there with the
Thank you
crossbone.
So much.
Who said that?
Forged.
What do you think?
God damn it, Forge. First is the victory. Now it's the RG Sanandri. When will it end?
Like, the RG Sananju has its problems. Like, the back weight is awful.
Yeah.
The shield connection to the upper arm is awful.
Yeah.
And the little knee bits, there's square pegs that are just slightly too small. But it just looks so good.
It does look good. Like, that's entirely why I got it, because like once it's together, it does look phenomenal.
Yeah, if it's
Once
gonna
it's together,
yeah.
get it up on a stand, and it looks amazing.
I mean, it's not like I pull these things out of the case and play with them or anything. That's what my Transformers are for.
I don't know. I just I've never built one, but I've heard so many bad things about it. And the other thing is it's a 1/44th, and I honestly am in love with the Sanan Joba version of it, like the master grade.
Get the Takumi Studio.
Well, that's actually going to be my next. Well, are you talking about the plastic conversion?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually my next sponsored build from our sponsors over MGTS. From Gundam Hanger, yeah, I'm going to be building that and painting it. I'm not going to be adding any details to it. And then, because right now I'm working on the Dynamis for Arigama, right? And yeah, I can't wait to build that one. It's going to be sick.
If you're painting it, do a lot of pre-sanding on the connecting points. Those things
thanks for the
are
heads up.
tight.
For sure.
The one that I did was the pre-painted titanium finish one.
Mm-hmm.
And I can tell that any paint that goes over those pegs, because I had to sand pretty much all the pegs to get the paint off.
Yeah.
It's a struggle. So either avoid painting the connecting points or give them a pre-sanding.
I will keep that in mind. Thank you for that.
Yep.
Ooh. Hey, Tropical. And Rampaging Penguin, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, folks. Oh man, I'm just looking at my backlog as I'm, getting the chest. I do love how these Origin Zaku's the chest pieces move, like the shoulder pieces
for
that
sure, yeah.
Like where they actually like slide over the chest a little bit. Anyways, as I am hyping myself up because of that, like some sort of dork, I'm looking over at my backlog and just, oh my god, I've got so much crap I gotta build. And then of course there's the giant pile of stuff that's still downstairs that I haven't been able to get up to the studio yet because while I am walking around fine, my legs are not quite up to climbing the stairs while carrying a 10-pound model kit box. Thank you, Zoids kit, for being freaking huge.
Yeah.
But
How much was that thing?
I paid $350 for it. I paid a little over $350, and that was with shipping and everything.
Because I remember seeing that kit on like Monterake or something for like $450, something like that.
Oh yeah, it's like $150 more on Monda than it is actual retail. But like with shipping and everything from Japan, it was $450 or $350. Sorry.
$350. Oh shit.
Yeah, but have you seen the Gojulus Gunner?
I know it's huge, but even then, like, damn.
It is
Yeah.
large, and I'm not sweating it because it's kind of ugly, but
No, it's beautiful. It's a thing of beauty.
I'm basic. The only Zoid that I kind of like is the Liger.
I love
You know, a lot of people have that
Face.
sentiment. A lot of people have that sentiment, and that's fine. I got nothing against the Liger, but
Yeah.
this is a giant T-Rex covered in giant guns. There is nothing about this not to like. I mean, unless you're
Except
just
for
one of those
being a
guys who
giant
just
T-Rex.
straight up don't like it. Huh?
I mean, dinosaurs.
I mean, if you just straight up don't like it, like that's fine. Like everybody's entitled to their opinion. I personally I saw it because I always wanted the Ogre Gojulus, like the old limited edition one. But of course,
Yeah.
that thing costs like $1,200 friggin' dollars these days. So when they repainted it and re-released it as the Gunner, I was like, yeah, I gotta have this
What did
because
this
they're
digivolve
exactly the
from?
same, huh?
What did this digivolve from?
From the original Gojulus.
I don't know, man. I was just assuming it was some version of Charizard, honestly.
Gojulus and turned into the ogre.
It doesn't look like a T-Rex. I definitely get Charizard from it though.
Oh yeah, it's got the stumpy little legs and everything.
Real quick, guys, I still sound robotically.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit, but not too.
Nah.
A little bit.
It comes and goes.
No, like it's working well. Like I use voice meter. It sounds really good when I use Audacity and stuff. But for Discord, Discord and voice meter don't get along, so I can't use it as my output device for my mic because I
that
have
sucks.
voice meter set up to like a lower register. Not so like I sound different, but like it gives it more of a podcast sound through my mic.
Right.
Yeah, trying to figure it out.
NVIDIA voice, or is it NVIDIA broadcast now?
Man, I just use OBS picking up my standard boom mic. I'm not that fancy, guys. I'll admit it.
Yeah, I could like do 30 things in front of this mic and you'd never know. I could probably fire a gun and you wouldn't hear it.
Yeah. Mine actually cancels out a lot of background noise too. I also have a little sound isolating cage that I have purchased to put around it. I don't know if it does anything. It's hard for me to tell if it sounds different or not, but I use it when I'm doing voiceovers. What's that?
If it makes you feel better, it's doing its job. So.
I guess. I use it when I'm doing the voiceovers for reviews and stuff. So. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I've also got the 1/144 scale Daijingar downstairs, and the PGU, and God, what else? Whole bunch of crap. I just have too many things in that pile.
Just carry up one at a time.
Well, thankfully, the Daijingar, PGU, and Gojulus all have handles, so those wouldn't be too difficult to bring up. They're just heavy as hell. Well, 2 out of the 3 are. The PGU is actually a pretty light box, honestly.
Yes.
What's that?
It doesn't really have that much in it.
True.
I mean, it has a lot.
Are y'all talking shit about my PGU?
No, I'm just saying that compared to the Daijingar and the Gojulus, it is the lightest of the 3 boxes that I have.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Of the big boxes,
I
anyways.
will give you that. It's a pretty light box.
I do love my
inside of it?
PGU.
It's gorgeous. What's inside of it is just oof.
Alright, so how does this go? I always hate putting these Origin Zaku pieces on. They always feel a
Are
little...
you talking about the belts or whatever?
The piping.
Yeah, dude.
It always feels just a little on the kind of awkward side.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, come on. Bend. There we go.
Those Photoshop. Why did I close your Photoshop?
Well, now you have to spend 10 minutes waiting for it to reopen.
Nah, it's open already.
Oh, okay.
Let's see this.
All right.
I see. I forget that I have to change the GTS logo in other pages too.
Oh, yeah. New logo. Who dis?
Yeah.
Was so
Time.
confused. Oh.
Time to change. So is Horizon, you building anything?
I started working on an RX F91 that I'm planning on doing some major overhauls with, so I'm aiming to have that
Nice.
done by the end of the year. But
Cool, man.
apart from that, I started a brutish dog.
Oh, what
Did
is
you
that?
RX F91?
Yeah.
Is that any different than a regular F91?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is a kit from 1991, late 91 or early 92.
Ah.
It is basically a bootleg F91,
Gotcha.
but canonically bootleg.
92.
Wait.
What month?
What does canonically bootleg even mean?
May 92.
Yeah, okay. RX F91. Basically, Anaheim stole the data from the F91, and then they used that data to develop their own iteration of it called the RX F91. So, it's a bootleg F91.
Ah,
I
gotcha.
see.
Oh,
You
so
know what's-
it's interesting.
I was gonna say the only thing that bothers me about those old like drawings of Gundams is how their face looks all droopy.
That's Okawara for you. He breaks
He's-
their knees and gives them a sad face.
Sad
Yeah, it's just
face.
like, ugh.
Can't be bothered to Gundam today. Too sad.
But yeah, I'm actually gonna give this thing proper joints. I'm gonna give it proper hands. I'm gonna make some proportion modifications to it.
Oh, yes.
It's a big project. So
For sure, dude. When you work with proportions and you try to modify them to whatever it is that you have in mind, it's just so cool because you alter it so like people sometimes take for granted what just adding like 2 millimeters of plow plate to like the waist does to a kit to make it look so much different.
Yep.
pretty much. Let me save that.
Alright. Go ahead and clean this up a little bit. I still got to get working on my Tiamat Dragon Girl and my Starscream conversion of the RX 78 Origin with the Build Strike full package backpack.
Nice.
I had plans, and then health issues derailed those plans. And that was not fun, but I'm getting back into it, so hopefully I'll be able to get to it before the weather turns to the point where, you know, it's
do
impossible to
anything.
actually do any painting here in Wisconsin.
You're right, dude. It was so hot here. I should have done more painting. Things I don't have an airbrush yet. I mean, I have an airbrush, but I don't have like the space to paint and
Right,
used
no,
to.
I get that. Like, I've got all the space and everything, and a little booth and all that, and the only problem
Yeah.
is that for a large amount of the year, it is just, you know, like, I can't open the window to let the vent the air or anything out because, you know, it's like negative 30
cold.
degrees outside.
Yep. Yeah, I hear you, dude.
That's how it be.
Not that I'm complaining. I would rather be in Wisconsin where it's cold than where I was before I was in Wisconsin where it was the exact opposite.
Where were you at?
Alaska.
I used to live in North Carolina years and years and years ago. And the day that I moved away from North Carolina, it was 98 degrees at 6 a.m. And I was like,
God.
yep, fuck this place.
96 degrees Fahrenheit. It's oh my god, that's
Yep.
gross.
Exactly.
Hell no. I'd be out of there so fast.
Well, I mean, that's where I was born and raised. And then
You still
got a
go
job
back there.
got a job up here north and never looked back. I mean, unless you count like
Nice.
going home for Christmas or whatever.
Oh, so there's your answer, Horizon.
Well, you could just abandon your family and never come back.
I mean,
That
I
is true.
could, but like my family is not horrible, so I'm okay visiting my family. But it's not like I'm gonna go down there and stay for any giant length of time. I'll let my sisters deal with that. They are the family people of the bunch. I am not like a huge family person. Like I like my family and all, but like being around my family for long periods of time just tires me out. So I'm like, family. All right, time to put a tiny little sticker on this thing, 'cause why not? All right, there we go. Tiny little sticker.
Little tiny sticker.
Mostly because I don't want to get my metallic Gundam markers out today.
Metallica.
Yes. They rock the Gundam markers, man. They're all black, which is not very helpful when you buy the whole set, but...
Yeah, okay. That's...
Yay, Mono Eye installed. Now my bruised Zaku has an eye.
Cool.
A bruiser.
A bullseye.
Where's Woody?
Where's the what?
Woody.
Did you really just make a Toy Story reference from Bullseye?
Yes. Run like the wind, was that?
I'm lost.
Toy Story 2.
I don't think I've seen Toy Story. I might have seen Toy Story 2 a long time ago. Long
It
ago.
is when Woody gets a horse.
That's when he gets his horse. Which used to be... Well, which was his. Meets Jesse.
Oh, maybe I just never saw it then. I don't remember any of that.
Oh my god.
You'll never have a childhood.
No, I had a childhood. It was just in the 80s, not in the mid-90s or early 2000s.
I mean, even then, Toy Story isn't necessarily just a kid's thing.
No,
Yeah,
but I mean,
actually-
it's just I'd never watched it. It was not something that was like it was not something that I was super interested in at the time that it was out. Like I watched the first one and I enjoyed it, and then like I know there was a second one. I just never watched the second one.
Next, you're gonna tell me you've never seen Cars.
Saw the first one. Never watched any of the other ones because they were, you know, as far as I could tell, terrible.
Which ones?
That
Cars.
They were.
Yes, they would.
So there, I'm justified. I am very skeptical of
I would say
Pixar.
the first one was pretty good, but the other ones weren't.
I am very skeptical of Pixar sequels.
Toy Story 1, 2, and 3, and even the last one were pretty good.
That is true. That is true.
Well, next time I'm just sitting around doing nothing, I might check them out.
Yeah, you go and watch them right now. I tell you what.
I mean, no man, I'm gonna finish building this here Zaku though. I promised.
Life.
I promised somebody who I don't remember that I would build this Zaku.
We see. It's a P-Bandai, right? If I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, the only difference is it's a different color and has slightly different legs, but it is, in fact, the P-Bandai version. How am I missing this part? What am I not seeing? Oh, because I'm looking for the wrong friggin' number. That's why. God, I hate that.
Are you panel lining and adding the stickers as you go?
Well, yeah, for the most... Well, the one in the eye, yeah. I always do the stickers on these after the fact because I want to make sure that, like, everything is in the right place. But I am
Okay,
panel
are you
lining
gonna-
as I go.
Are you gonna get any water decals, or are you doing regular stickers?
I'm just doing the regulars on these. I mean, it's just a high grade. I don't put a lot of huge effort into high grades because they're only high grades.
Could never say that to my high grades.
What do you
I'm
think?
telling the truth.
I mean, the thing is, like, my problem with doing a lot of effort on high grades is that I've got so many master grades that if I spend a lot of time and effort on high grades, I would never get to, you know, doing the master grades that I need to do. And perfect grades, etc., etc.
You guys already watched the new Evangelion movie, or what's up?
Nope.
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 Well. Well.
Orb's not here, man.
Wait, what's up?
I said, Orb's not here, man. The rest of us really don't care that much about Ava.
Oh.
Like, I liked some of the robot designs and everything, but, like, overall, like, it's just, I don't know. Like, I don't get into it that much, mostly because a lot of the fan base is just ridiculous to me.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, let's take
And
this
I
piece
lost
out.
my interest for it about 7 years ago, maybe. So
Well, it's just one of those. It feels like they keep redoing it, like, and they're just like, well, we'll keep doing it until we get it right this time. And it's like, how many redos are you gonna do, man?
You have one TV, several movies, and then some reboot movies.
Right.
manga, actually multiple manga.
Yeah. I mean, I watched
I
the
hear.
original show, and then the movies that came out at the end of the original show. And then after that, I was like, all right, we're done with Evangelion. And you know what? I was wrong, apparently. And we were not even close to being done with Evangelion at that point. So, but I had already moved on. My time with Ava was over. I do like the RG model kits that are coming out, though. Those are sweet.
For sure, dude. They're super slick.
They are. All right. But I mean, the actual movie itself, I was just kind of like, yes, I know this is a thing, and I've heard a bunch of spoilers for it, etc. I just kind of like, eh.
I'll watch it at some point.
All I can say is that it's fucking amazing. You guys should watch it. There it is.
I did like 3.0, but
Does it get as heavy and existential as the like original stuff always
No.
did? Okay.
Nope. Just
Do they
don't
actually-
watch my video on Friday because if you don't like spoilers. But yeah, I know
I don't care about
I loved it. As a big fan of Evangelion, I was
Fair
just
enough.
glad that we got this ending.
An ending that actually
And,
made sense and wasn't full of bullshit?
Well, the thing is, for a lot of people, like, again, I was talking to Sean about this because I finished watching. I was talking to him, and I'm like, the only problem about being an Ava fan is that everybody thinks you're a fucking douchebag because everybody thinks that a lot of the fans are, you know, a lot of the louder crowd of the fandom pretends to be super smart. But
Here I thought it was just the
like-
Rick and Morty fan base.
oh no.
No, I get
Well, I
it.
mean,
Like,
they're it's just I told them that's the main problem, right? So whenever I hear someone say like, oh, you know, like even right now with the ending of the movie this time around and of the whole franchise in general, it made a lot more sense than the original.
Yeah.
Though I do hold my favoritism towards the end of Evangelion. That's my favorite one, but for reasons that I mentioned in the video. But this one literally is kind of Hideaki just being like, hey, you know what? It's time to move on, guys. It's time for us to, you know, grow up. And I think it makes a lot of sense in the context of the rest of the movies. And even the last bit, I don't know, I want to say 30, 45 minutes maybe. I'm not going to say that you're going to get, like, existential crisis, because that's not at all what's going to happen. You just have to understand a lot of where Hideaki was coming from and what he's done recently, and to why he's doing what he's doing now or what he did with the end of Evangelion this time around. And I think it's a masterpiece, honestly. I loved it. Loved every single minute of it. Has Crow watched it? Has he said anything?
Yeah, he watched. He said he liked it, but other than that, I wasn't really paying. Like, we got a whole channel on there, as you know, dedicated for Ava, and I've kind of tuned that channel out at the moment, because it's like, oh man, it's just gonna be about the movie, so I have nothing to add here.
Where is that one?
You gotta select it in the realm selection area.
Huh. Oh, realm selection.
Yeah.
There it is. Alright, I clicked on it. Franchise?
Yep.
Okay, I reacted to Ava, then it should be on franchise, right?
Yeah, it should be under there.
Huh. I don't see it. I already clicked on it. Maybe I have to go to another Discord and then come back to this one.
No, it should just show up automatically if you got the role assigned.
I clicked on the Ava one. Didn't work.
No. You click on the right, not the other.
Oh yeah, the Ava is a different thing. I forget what that one actually does, which is weird.
Oh, that's what I thought that was the one. Oh, it says right here. Sorry, you're right. It says Evangelion channel to discuss. Oh.
I forget what
This
the
be
actual Ava icon is for, but whatever.
It's for anime and manga, I think.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I should have read. Oh, nice.
And like, I got nothing against Ava, but yeah, I mean, like you said, there is a subset of the fan base that are like, well, if you don't understand all of the intricacies and symbolism in Evangelion, then you are clearly not smart enough to be watching it.
Exactly.
That's why I brought up the whole Rick and Morty fan base, because it's the exact same kind of people.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the part that I hate, because I don't make it as obvious that I prefer Ava. I mean, I do tell people when people ask, right? People
Right.
ask me, do I prefer Gundam or Ava? I will always say Ava. But I can understand why people kind of fall out of touch with Ava due to the fandom and how toxic. I don't want to say toxic. Toxic, I think nowadays is an overused term. I think more just how pretentious the
Pretentious
fandom can be.
is, yes, a far more, I think, accurate way of putting it. But like, I don't know, that it was never, like, I watched the original Ava and I watched the movies, and like I said, to me at that point I was like, oh, okay, we're done now, right?
Yeah.
And then I just stopped, like, I never went any further than that. Like, the new movies and everything came out, and I was like, oh, I guess we're not done with this now. But like, by that point, I had moved on to other things and didn't really get back into it.
For sure.
Like, I have this weird problem where, with a lot of things like that, if I set it down for long enough and don't get back into it, like, I'll just never get back into it.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many video games that I have started and got like halfway through and then had to like stop playing for like a week or two or something like that because of, you know, other things, and then I just never went back and finished them.
Oh, I see. The thing about it is, like, Evangelion for me is the few animes that I can actually watch, because I'm not a big anime fan. And I think that's something that everybody on the GTS side knows nowadays, because everybody immediately thinks that just because you like Gundam and Gunpla that you must like anime too, right? It's like, nah, I don't really do that. But it's one of the few that can actually keep my attention, and to the point to where I do want to kind of understand it. So I don't know. That's why, like I said, that's why I told Sean, like, people can be pretentious in the fandom. Turns people off.
All right, Jess, you have inspired me to come up with another free television show idea for those of you who are watching who are into making television shows. It's called Weeb Like Me. All right? And the premise of the show is that you've got a guy who is into, like, some level of anime type things. Like, let's say, for example, Gunpla, right? But he's not into anime, and he ends up meeting a girl or something who is like totally into anime, but she just can't accept that this guy who buys like either anime figurines or model kits or whatever at their local nerd store is not into anime, so she tries to date him and get him into anime culture. And there you have a sitcom setup where there's all these situations where he's just like, yeah, I'm not really into this. And she just like goes overboard trying to get him into it.
I like it.
You're welcome.
Fuck, dude.
I think that's
Good,
already.
I'm calling an NBC right now. Give me a second.
All right.
I think there's an episode from Big Bang Theory was like that.
Oh,
Maybe,
Big Bang
but nobody cares about Big Bang Theory, so that just
I was
automatically
about to
shoots
say,
that down.
fuck that show.
I mean, I did see all the fucking bananas.
No, I'm kidding. If you like it, that's cool. I hate the fuck out of the Big Bang Theory.
I enjoyed the
Well,
first season, and then after that, it was just like, okay, this is no longer like they're not making smart jokes anymore. They're making jokes about smart people, and that's not the same.
I have a face that I watch all the fucking sitcom in the world. To me,
That
You
doesn't
would.
surprise me, Dipper. I think you watch literally everything that has ever existed.
except
So-
Eva. I didn't bother with India.
Well, that's allowable.
You didn't bother with what?
Eva,
Oh, okay.
like from the old TV anime to the movies, I didn't see any.
That's fine. I mean, man, it's not your thing. It's not your thing. You should still go watch Scried.
No.
You're gonna
Yeah.
keep trying that.
What, trying to get people to watch Scried?
I love how he fucking called you on. He's like, you're gonna keep trying to do that, huh?
Dude, Scried is an amazing anime. It's the only anime.
Yeah.
It's the only
okay,
anime
it's-
that looks worse than Seed.
It looks so
Damn.
good. It's the only anime that's ever made me cry, okay?
Ooh.
It's in the name, so
It's one of those where it's...
I don't even know how it makes me cry.
Look, Straight Cougar was my favorite character of all time.
You just like him because he.
Because he what? Because he's the coolest character of all time? Yes. Spoiler alert for an anime that's 20 years old. Straight Cougar dies, and I cried my fucking eyes out.
if I ever watch that show, I can guarantee you I will not remember the characters' names by the final episode.
But you will cry.
The only other anime that has made me come close to crying was Grave of the Fireflies. And that's just because it is the most depressing piece of media ever made.
I mean, I can name a few.
More depressing than Grave of the Fireflies?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't think of one that makes me always want to shoot myself in the face.
Goodbye,
Big
Mr.
Bang.
Boone.
Big Bang Theory and Friends. Those two always make me want to kill myself.
Yeah, okay, that's just because they're bad, but they're not actively, like, sad.
I don't know,
Great.
man. They do a pretty good job of making me feel depressed.
Well, I mean, that's a whole different problem. But, no, Grave of the Fireflies is, Grave of the Fireflies is just, it's even more depressing than Barefoot Gen, and that's saying something. No, knocked over all my runners.
The one anime I started watching like a week ago with my wife was Parasite.
I read the
Oh, I'm
original
sorry.
manga a long time ago. Parasite is kind of dark and gruesome.
Pretty nice, actually. Like, we actually like it.
Oh, it's fun, but it is,
It's got bad. It's got bad.
I mean, it is gory and everything. It's like a much gorier version than what's the name of it? The one where the guy has his there's this girl that he has a crush on, and then he wakes up one day to find out that she's turned into his left hand, or his left hand has turned into her, or whatever.
Midori Days?
Yeah, that one.
What? That
Isn't
is
that a
not.
comedy?
That is a comedy. What do you
It
mean?
is a comedy. That's what I'm saying. I said that Parasite is like the gory version of that.
Hmm.
Okay. After an abysmal Photoshop job. Why do I have 4 ads?
Why are you so upset about whatever the name, Midori no whatever?
Midori Day was good, but it was not Parasite.
It's the same concept. Guy's hand gets taken over by something that is not his hand, and he has to deal with it. It's the exact same it's the same thing. It's the same show. They're the same thing. Also, I didn't get very far into reading that manga because it was being published in Shonen Jump in America. And,
Yes.
I stopped my subscription to Shonen Jump before it got too far into it because at the time I was like, man, there's nothing in here that I want to read anymore. Also, I discovered that the internet existed and I could get all the manga I wanted for free.
Everything on the
Yes.
internet is free, dude. Anything and everything, as long as you know where to look.
You just gotta
No,
watch
it's
out
not
for
free.
ransomware attacks.
You pay with your dad.
I mean, true, but I don't really care if they have my data, you know? All
Everybody's
they're gonna
got
see
that
is
now.
me. They're like, oh, this guy really watches a lot of music videos. Oh, he watches editing videos. That's about it. Oh, he bought some cat litter because his cat needs cat litter. Bezos is swimming in information on me right now.
I mean, he knows what my Amazon viewing history is. He knows I bought an AZ Gundam. I'm giving Bezos all my money. And then I immediately turned around and shipped that bastard out of my house. So I no longer have an AZ Gundam.
Wait, what?
Yeah, got rid of it.
What?
Because I don't like the way it looks. I never intended to keep it. It was always meant to go away as soon as I got it.
Oh, it's
Did
for
he get it for
EA.
Eclipse?
Yeah,
See?
Why the fuck does he want it?
I don't know,
He
man.
always gets attached to the weirdest, ugliest variants of stuff.
Well, it's like that and the crystal body
Unicorn.
Well,
unicorn.
that
Yeah,
one's acceptable. I'm more so thinking about the High New Vrabe.
that actually is a pretty cool looking color scheme for the most part. There's some parts of it I don't completely agree with, but overall I do think that's a pretty cool color scheme. I don't care that it, the backpack turns into a bird or whatever. Like that I could, live without, I guess. Alrighty.
But you do like Scride.
I do like Scride. But you like the Rondo of Dragon and Princess, so you really don't got a lot of room to shake any spears over there, Mr. Weirdo.
Fair enough, I guess. I never said Scride was bad, I just said it was ugly.
I mean, isn't it the same character designers as the as Seed?
No.
Yes.
I thought it was. I know it's the
If it
guy
is,
who
they
I know the
got a
writer
lot
is
better.
the original writer is the same guy who did Trigun. But I thought the character designs for the anime were done by the character designer for Seed.
Yes, it is.
See, there you go.
No one cares about cougars.
But he's straight cougar. Alright. How does this go? Like that, and then this piece faces that way, so it slides on like that. Alright, good. Got it. That goes on that side. The Zaku, the way the Zaku arms on the Origin go together are always really weird. Besides,
All right.
I like a lot of really bad anime, like Razefan. I like Razefan quite a bit, and I've never ever heard anybody else talk about that anime.
I don't even
What
know
about,
what that is.
what the fuck is the name of the other shitty Seed knockoff? Dick,
Fafner?
what do you know? Yeah.
Oh
Fafner.
god, I fucking hate Fafner. I tried to watch it a while back, like a few years ago, and I was just like, nope. There was not nearly enough giant robots and way too much teenagers crying about dumb bullshit.
I mean, it's still
Everybody
on.
died.
What's that?
It says still ongoing, so.
Oh my god, it just needs to end.
Nobody knows why. It
But,
still looks just as bad as it did.
Well, I mean, it ain't getting no prettier, that's for sure. Razefan is poor man's Evangelion.
Poor man's Evangelion? Holy shit.
It's almost like it's I don't want to say they're exactly the same plot because the plots are pretty different, but it's that same kind of like robots with kids in them who have existential crises and all this other stuff, and like the technology might as well be fucking weird space magic bullshit. But I liked it. I thought it was a fun show. But it is basically like Evangelion for people who, couldn't understand Evangelion the first time around, I guess, is like, it's kind of a bad way of saying it because it's not really true, but it does feel some. If you go from watching Eva to watching Razefan, you're just like, man, this is kind of a dumbed down version of Razefan, or of Evangelion. Yeah. But I like it. I think the mecha design of it is really cool, and like some of the stuff they get into with how their technology and everything works is pretty fun. But yeah, it's not one of the those animes that's gonna show up on every top 10 list ever or whatever. Hey Orb, what's up?
Oh.
What anime were you talking about? Oh man,
Me?
Straight Cougar is why? I need to watch my chat more clearly. Straight Cougar was a great character.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very upset that there's never been a figure or a model kit or anything released of his car. I got the SH Figure Arts figure of him, but the car has never been made.
Mm. It's the same for me, but with Jet alone.
Right.
Literally zero piece of merchandise. It's like it's only the one mech in the entire show. Let's not give it anything.
Right. I mean, hell, it took them this long to get anything for Escaflowne out.
Mm.
Well,
I'm actually surprised about that one.
Wake
Well,
me
if I-
up when they do more Knights and Magic kids.
Mm.
They're doing Magic Knight Ray Earth kits. Does that count?
No, because that's Magic Knight. It's inferior. Knights and Magic is where it's at.
I see. Clearly, I'm out of the loop on that one then.
Yeah.
I did pre-order all 3 of those Magic Knight Ray Earth kits with the effect parts that come with them, because I am a sucker.
Quick side note, I found some really good display cases.
Oh yeah, those are pretty cool. I've seen those before. If you have like one figure that you really want to put on display, they are fantastic.
I'm thinking about getting this for the Raw. Not gonna lie, like this with the Raw would pair really well.
Also, was that Awakened Ava Unit 1 really like $3 grand?
Which one?
The raw one.
Oh yeah, that.
Raw.
Yeah, the aftermarket value for that is stupidly high. Retail was like $250.
Unity of a 1?
Awakened Ava Unit 1, I checked, it was 290,000 yen and it was already sold out.
It was going for about $250 when it was retailing. Most of them were like $250 to $350-ish. Now you can't find most of them under $1,000. Like you would still sometimes find the Unit 8, but they'll have like streak marks or some obvious defect that made it lose its value.
Wait a second. Which one are we talking about?
The real
Real
action
Action
heroes,
Heroes.
not the Ichiban Kuji one. Because if it was that much on the aftermarket for that one, there's no way I'd be holding a giveaway for it.
The Action Heroes one?
Pro ordered
Yeah.
snack.
Yeah, I ordered the 13. I'm looking into it. I'll let you guys know how it is and if it's worth the extra premium. Because if it is, I'm getting the Unit 1 as well.
Hey, what's up, Nerdporeal Lifeform? Yeah, the Escaflowne is really good. I like it a lot. Welcome to the stream. And no, this is not a Rick Dom. This is the high mobility test type Zaku. So it's the top half of a Zaku, bottom half of a Rick Dom.
Ironically, it's what got converted into the Rick Dom.
Yeah.
Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna pop out for now.
All right. See you later, dude.
Goodbye.
But yeah, no, the
It's his nap time.
I'm out too, boys.
all right. See you later,
It's
Jess.
his nap
I'll
time
talk to you
too.
guys later, boys. Peace out.
But yeah, the that real action hero stuff is expensive.
It's
Almost all of them
borderline
are.
not worth it, but I'm a sucker for, these kind of things.
Fair enough.
He is
I
a
mean,
sucker for pink.
It's virtually the only premium figure I want. It's either this or the Metal Structure New Gundam. And let's be honest, that New Gundam is a pipe dream.
Oh, the metal structure one? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool enough looking, but yeah, like actually getting it is
Yeah. So that's not happening.
right.
Worst case, again, like the justification that I'm giving to myself is that yes, it is $400, but worst case, if I have like buyer's remorse and shit, I could just easily flip it on the aftermarket and get way more.
Oh yeah, I mean that's like right now I've got all these DXs. Like I could sell one of them, the Chronos, and get back pretty much most of the money I spent on the other ones. So that's there you go.
So that's basically the line of thinking I'm going off of. It's like I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were this is the Origin MSV stuff, Nerdporeal. This is like, I don't think it ever even showed up in the anime. I think it's just like prototypes and concept art kind of stuff.
Didn't this show up in 8th MS team, like the opening fight?
No, this is the Origin version from the MSV stuff.
Oh.
MST,
Whatever.
Mobile Suit Discovery.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's literally right there on the thing I'm looking at, so I should have known that.
It's like a Discovery Channel with Gundams.
That'd be interesting.
I just want them to do more MSV stuff, like in general.
Yeah, it'd be
Origin
nice.
designs are really cool, but I just like I don't know what's going on with those.
Well, I mean, they're designed to have simple but like really nice looking model kits. Like all of the Origin
No, I
kits
mean,
that I've
like,
done so
Master
far have
Grade.
just been super nice.
I meant like Master Grade. They did one and then they fucked off.
Oh yeah, that is true. Like it's really weird to me that we didn't at least get a Master Grade Char Zaku Origin version.
Like, that's like a no-brainer, right? There's so many variants, but I'm surprised they didn't even do like recolor versions of the base kit.
Or yeah, like a P-Bandai version of like the G3 or something like that, or the real type.
Yeah, they did the rollout for the high grade. Like the high grade got the variant before this.
That is
How
true.
weird is that, bruh?
That's another one of those kits that I got sitting downstairs that I need to bring upstairs and work on at some point.
I am pivoting into other kits though. My latest weird ass purchases are some Dogram kits.
Yeah, I mean, I'm right there with you. Like, I got the Magic Knight Rare stuff on order. I got that the new Escaflowne kit on order. I got the two.
That's gonna be a painful build.
I've already built the Escaflowne. This is the Scheherazade or whatever it is. I forget the name of it. It's the other major suit from that one. I mean, they're not terrible. It's just like, I don't know, like the Escaflowne itself, like it was one of those like, oh no, you don't need any glue for this, and you open up the manual and it's like, here, put all the glue on all these parts, and I'm like, all right, fine.
I mean, I get that, but still, come on, man, it's so expensive. Give us something.
Yeah.
I just don't trust Motro,
Yeah, we'll see. I got a bunch of stuff coming from them. I got the those Magic Knight Ray Earth kits I was talking about. That Alice kit. It's a Mecha Musume kit, I guess. And there's a couple others that I got coming in from them at some point. Alright, so how does this go on? Okay, yep, goes on like that. Gotcha. Oof. Should have waited for that to dry a little bit more. Oh well.
We're looking into what's getting released this month and next month. The retail stuff is just abysmal.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot going on right now.
I thought we had like 20 kits coming out, but a lot of them are like P-Bandai or, Gundam base or just that Walking Gundam exclusive stuff.
Yeah. That's why, like you said, man, we got to go outside of Bandai. We got to start buying Kodo kits.
Maybe. Like, I still have a bunch of stuff coming in, so I'm personally good for a while. I was looking into it because of the prices thing that we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the easiest way to get hype is, new release and all that.
Just go buy some frame arms kits and make yourself hate your life for a little while.
I'm good. I can do that even without it.
No, man, you need them. You need them frame arms to really, really make the feudalness of existence really sink in.
I am looking at Koto Eva, so that's gonna, be a nice supplement.
Oh, their Ava kits are probably fine. They're
No, it's not. No, it's not.
It needs work.
more work than their frame arm stuff, because like there are some really good code, like their Hexagear line is phenomenal, right? Like their old like the Super Robot Wars line that they had was really good. The Virtual On stuff was really good. And then it's like frame arms. Fuck this nonsense. What's that?
Those lines like that for like 10 minutes already.
Yeah, I know, but like they were good at the time. It just feels weird that they've taken such a step back in quality for a lot of their stuff, it seems.
Yes, they took a step down from that.
But then, like, the Hexagear stuff is still really good. So I don't know.
Let's see. Hopefully the newer stuff improves. Yeah, the prices thing I'm very much confused on. I'm like, we need to decide a budget first. That's gonna make it easier.
Yeah, I agree. Like, basically, we need to come up with, this is what, if we were doing cash prize, how much would we give, and then do prizes based on that.
Yeah, could be. The way I say it is like, the main winner would be like a master grade something, like that realm, price wise and kit wise, so to speak. And then the second place winner could do like a real grade. Third place winner could do like an exclusive high grade or like a bundle of high grades. And then if we go down the route of like a fan favorite pick, I don't know what we can do for that, but yeah, something like that. Shouldn't cross that high into the budget department.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
And for the master grade, you could just do the Eclipse.
Yeah, that's what I suggested. Is like Eclipse, the real grade high new, some of the master grades that are getting reprinted, maybe those.
Well, when is the real grade high news supposed to actually be out?
Next month.
Next month. So it will line up perfectly. That
Okay.
and the Eclipse.
I thought the Eclipse was supposed to have been out this month.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but by
pushed
the
back.
time everyone else gets it, it's gonna be next month.
Oh, fair enough. Because I got one on pre-order. I got both of those on pre-order, actually, so...
Yeah. I'm fairly fine because I think Dipper already knows this. I've been planning this for a while. So Dipper, it's like a posing competition thing. And we're trying to, get the details right before we announce it.
Well, keep in mind, I got 2 people viewing my stream right now. And they're probably
And it's
both
fine.
you guys.
It's not really like a big secret or anything.
Got 2 whole people
yeah.
viewing this stream, so you better be careful what you say.
Keep it on the down low.
Yeah, there you go. Nobody cares.
But yeah, it could be fun.
Oh, I think it'll be fun. We just have to, like I said, we gotta really talk about what we want to do. Like I said, I think the biggest thing is figure out a monetary value that we would do if we were giving out cash, and then do that as the, the price structure. So, like, I would say personally, and this is just me talking because I think it's easy math, is we do 150 total prizes. And that way the breakdown is first place is 75, second place is 50, third place is 25, and then do prizes based on that.
Yeah. It will be easier to manage it that way. It kind of falls into that line as well. That's why I was thinking, like, if we do like MGRG and high grade, it's gonna neatly get divided. And while value itself is subjective for most of these things, the retail price would justify these standings, Because if we do like real grades for everything, then it becomes like a very muddy situation.
Yep.
Yeah. And then the fan favorite thing I want to do simply to get some engagement going.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we can throw in something different with that, or just give them like a cash prize and be like, just pick a store who will give you like a cash thing, you figure it out.
Well, the question is do you want the fan favorite prize to be based on guys or based on entries that didn't that didn't win a prize already, or could it be literally any of them?
It's up for discussion. Just for the sake of fairness, I would say let it be something other than the 3 that we pick.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with it too, but
Yeah. Because again, as you mentioned, like there could be crossover, and technically it doesn't really matter as much. But you know, if we can give 4 people prices instead of 3, I would prefer that.
Yep. That would make everybody feel better,
Yeah.
supposedly.
What do you suggest for the third prize and fan favorites?
I guess for the third prize you can do an HE, but like a high-end HE, I guess.
I mean, I would say personally, if I were gonna do third prize, it would be something along the lines of like the something like the HG Infinite Justice, because that's a really really good high grade.
Yeah.
Or
I'm
an
also
age
thinking
high
of the same-
grade, Farsia. People love Farsia,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I'm also thinking in the same line. It either has to be super fun to handle around with, or is one of those elusive kits that is hard to find.
Yep.
Or you could just do a pussy out and do the moonjet, I guess.
Good.
I mean, if it core events, I'll consider it.
How about titanium finish age 1 normal?
Be good. I think Crow has a spare. We can just buy one off of him.
I don't know if he's got a spare or not of that one. He might.
And Ambassador trying to like give away one.
No, I'm not. That one is gonna sit on my shelf and never be built.
Okay.
I got so many kits that I'm just gonna own that I'm never gonna build. And the reason for
He's
that
gonna
is
start
because,
his own shop.
well, no, it's like there are some kits that are like I
No,
already
what's
have an age 1 master grade. I don't really want to have a high grade as well. And having the fresh in box version of the high grade metal finish is like kind of a bragging point. Like I like having stuff like that where it's like, yeah, I've just got this thing that is very hard to get otherwise. Although I don't know if that one's actually very hard to get, but it is not super easy to get your hands on anymore. I mean, that's why I've got the mechanical clear color Senenju that I'll probably never build, just because it's cool. I am gonna build that titanium finish Epion though, because that thing looks dope as fuck.
I'm gonna buy one soon.
It's so nice looking.
Yeah.
I managed to find one on Manda for like almost half the price of what Side 7 was trying to get for it.
Yeah.
And of course, because I didn't go through Side 7, I actually got it.
Yes.
I have like 5 kits sitting with them, and I have no idea what's gonna happen about them. With any of them.
Right. Like it's there, the lack of communication. Like I get it. His business blew up. There's, the pandemic. He's been trying to, like expand his business and all of that. Like I get it. Like I'm not going to sit here and like rail against what the guy's trying to do. But is it really so hard to just respond to emails at the end of the day? Like, yeah, you might have like 50 emails, but just like dedicate some time at the end of every day to go through and answer them so that people don't get upset about it. All
Or
right.
hire a secretary.
Well, he supposedly did. Like, that's the other part, is that he supposedly hired some staff to help him out with this stuff. And then didn't, like, help him out. Like, I don't know what's going on there. I gave up, man. Like, I tried to keep up with his updates and everything to see what was going on. And then, like, it just never seemed to really go anywhere. So I was like, all right, whatever, man.
I was following up with them from time to time, and now, like, what, we'll figure it out. Hopefully, he'll have the common decency of asking me before sending my kits out. Because if he does and he just randomly sends those out, it's just gonna show up at some random address, and that's gonna be the end of that.
I mean, that's probably what's gonna happen, man. They'll just mail them.
I'll mail them with the updated address, and hopefully that does the trick. Because if they fuck up this order, I swear to God, I'm done. I'm fine with delays and shit because let's be honest, I have a lot of stuff going on, so it's like I can deal with that. It's fine. But the communication thing is kind of annoying.
Yeah, I mean that's like when I was just trying to get them to like, because back when they were having shipping problems to ship to the U.S. because of all the problems, I was just trying to get in touch with them, be like, hey, I need to change the shipping address to ship it to Crow, and then he'll send it to me, you know, whatever. And like both I and Crow tried to contact him and got nothing back. And it literally took me going out and posting on his Facebook page, like, hey, I couldn't get in touch with anybody via the email. Here's my question. And they deleted my post off of Facebook and finally emailed me back and like got everything taken care of. But it like, when you have to make it as public as posting on somebody's Facebook page about that shit, like that's a problem. Like it should not ever have to come to that. Is, you know, like that's just it's just bad business. Like end of story. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, that is true. And looking through the new releases, high grades are very meh. The only big ones that are standing out are literally big. The Cassie Penelope set and Nightingale.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, we could try going outside of Gundam. Like those kits that are coming out for the that new series that the IBO guy's doing look really good.
Yeah, we could do that. There seems to be some interest about them.
Dude,
do we
those-
have pricing for those?
I don't know if the show's going to be any good, but the kits are really cool looking. They're like $25 a piece.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I pre-ordered 2 of them today, actually.
The thing that most interests is this one.
Is what?
The green one.
The green one with no hands.
Yes.
The Metal Gear looking one.
That is one of the ones I did not pre-order, so I don't give a crap about it. But I mean, it is cool looking, but it kind of reminded me too much of the what was that thing from Bill Divers, the Woden Pod.
It reminds me of this very specific subset era from the 80s when mech was just becoming a thing. And
Oh, no, it is-
people thought mech just meant boxes.
Oh, it's totally
Yeah,
a
and
Mech
like-
Warrior design.
Yeah, and it has that aesthetic going for it, and I hate it. It's like, I know it's not low quality, there's like qualms to it, there's a whole bunch of design history about it, but it looks like a fucking box, my dude. It's like a box with legs. What the fuck are you doing?
Yes.
If you wanted Transformers, just do Transformers, man.
Like, I don't hate the way it looks, but it's just not my style. Like, I'm not big into the Mech Warrior style, so
It's either very derivative, or it's gonna do a bunch of stuff that, you know, the promotional images are clearly failing to show. And with Bandai, it could be either or.
If the top legs unfolded and it could get taller, like that'd be one thing, but it doesn't look like they do, so I'm just kind of whatever.
As far as I understand, this is gonna be on par with the Full Metal Panic kits that they did.
I mean, if that's the case, those were fantastic kits.
Yeah, it's like high grade ish, but more detailed.
Why is
Actually-
Big Tony like $60?
Because it's Big
I don't know which
Tony.
one that is.
The also new one from the also new anime that comes.
Post a picture. I don't know what you're on about.
Yeah, post a big.
Yeah.
Is Big Tony, is that like Big O, only more Italian?
No, it's just a mech with a cap.
See that like.
Waiting for that picture. Oh, that thing. Yeah, I saw that.
You know,
Yeah.
this reminds me of that weird isekai frog from Konosuba. I don't know why.
Yeah, I just don't know why it's $60. That's all.
I don't know, man.
Could be a big one.
Who makes it?
Bandai, what do you mean?
Oh. Yeah, I don't know then. If it was any other company, it would be like, oh, because it's that company. Because, like, the Motoroid stuff is pretty expensive. Frame Arms stuff is, or most all the Kodo stuff is pretty expensive. But if it's Bandai, yeah, I got no clue.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Hmm.
Oh, no. We need a shooting hand for the right hand because it's going to have the gun in it.
Yeah, there's not much in terms of high grades. We're either picking like a old one that a lot of people enjoy, or we're just going off of the wacky ones.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I think something like the what's it called? Like one of the more complex high grades would be nice.
It's either
mean-
that or like P-Bandai high grade, but the cheap.
Yeah, they did do the power Sams recently. That's the only ones I can remember.
Oh, there's a lot. I've got a bunch
I
of
mean,
them
we
coming.
could do the Leos.
Yeah,
Leo,
there's that, the Leo, the rollout colors, RX-78.
If we're doing the Leo, if we're giving away a Leo as a prize, it's got to be the Leo that comes with all of the weapons.
Yeah, I did that for the head one.
Either that or the Leo S.
No, that thing is fucking ugly. Nobody wants that.
Well, you're speaking to one.
No
I mean, don't-
rational human being wants that. Dipper, you don't really want it. You're just saying that to be
I mean,
contrarian.
it's not me. It's not me you're talking about. It's all not
Or, come on, man. Thing's
I'm
ugly.
gonna get one for parts. I'm not getting one because of red. Even if I keep it as is, I'm gonna repaint the hell out of it because, God, I really hate that plastic red.
It is not the world's best color, that's for sure.
Yeah. And my reasoning is very simple. I have all the other ones. Why not this?
Do you have
Why
the Leo from Build Divers?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah. I have those. I have the green, purple, sky blue, green but with full weapons. It's
I have-
nice.
I have 2 of each and 3 of the green ones because I bought 2 green ones to start with the ground types, and then I bought the full weapon set.
Yeah. I got them because I wanted to pair them with the real great Olgies. So my thinking was I'm gonna pair the green one with the regular Tolgies, then the space star with the Tolgies 2, and then the weird blue one with the Tolgies 3.
I mean, I just have them in a case with my real grade tall geese and the master grade tall geese 2 and 3.
Now, the more keen wing fans among you might ask, why not just get all the other wing stuff? To which I'd say no.
I have at least one version of all the other wing kits or suits except for Sandrock, because Sandrock is the dumbest of all of them. It does nothing and is boring.
Yes.
Hey, Speedball. You guys can have your Leo S's. I'm not going to stop you from having them. I'm not going to go on a rampage about it. They're just not for me. They were not made
Get him
with
for
me in
parts,
mind.
then they say.
What's that?
Get him for parts, then they judge.
No, I don't even care about the parts.
Yeah.
Come on, the
I'll
gun.
be right back.
I do not care about the parts. Oh, what I do care about is getting the feats for this thing together. Oh. There we go. This thing has some weird feet, I'll tell you that. They're not Zaku feet, that's for sure. Oh, man. I probably don't need those anymore.
And I'm back.
Welcome back. I was just
Yeah.
complaining that the feet on this kid are definitely not Zaku feet.
Yeah. I kind of dig it, but I wish they did these designs as master grades, because all this detail on a high grade just feels off.
Yeah. But I will say that, like, the Origin high grades are some of the best high grades I've ever built. Like, they just feel good.
Oh no, not that. Like, I mean, like, it doesn't do them justice. Like, seeing this as proper part separated stuff on a master grade, now that would be key.
Oh, it would be nice, yeah. Not disagreeing.
Yeah.
But even then,
See,
like,
that's
when it
what-
comes to just high grades, like, they're still really good high grades.
Mm,
That's why they
Wow.
do the metal composite.
yeah. If only they were not as expensive, or better yet, more widely available. It's like I don't have to. Like, I don't want to fight half of Japan on the pre-orders page. You know.
Yeah, the metal composite fixed figurations are kind of...
Yeah. The
Wow.
TriStar Zaku was the last one. I wanted to get it because of the giant axe. Immediately sold out. I was like, well, fuck me then.
Yep. That's how all that stuff goes. I'm actually surprised the Metal Robot Spirits didn't sell out for the Bile.
It sold out in Japan. It didn't sell out in US.
Yes, because the one in US buys it. I told you about it.
Yeah, well, you know what? I've got 2 of them now, so shut up.
Anyhow, I'll look into it. If it still is available or something, I might get it. I'm still holding out for a master grade.
Yeah, we'll probably eventually get a master grade.
Yeah, and I'd rather have that over this one.
Yep. It is funny though because it sold out in Japan, I do have to order one for Crow and send it to him. So now he'll see what
Yeah.
it's like to have to track a fucking box across the goddamn seas.
Yeah.
Get stuck in goddamn Chicago for a week and a half.
God damn it. Fucking hell, my last box just sat there for 14 days.
Yep.
Ah. God damn it. The stupidest thing is, this time around, again, let's not get into it as much because, it's all just bullshit ranting, really.
Yeah.
It's like the most first world problem. But
It
yeah,
is, but it
it's
is
like,
still annoying as hell when it happens.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, come on.
Yeah. So my last Crow box was a bit too big, so it had to be split into boxes. First one made it in and out. It was like a week-ish. Okay, fine. It's still annoying, but at least it got out. I got it. It's like half the stuff. The other one sat there and was released yesterday.
Oh, jeez.
2 week delay between boxes, even though both of them arrived at the same time. It's like, I know you're not gonna do anything with it. You never do anything with it, or maybe not. But eh, can you hurry the fuck up?
Come on, guys. Just this once.
Yeah.
They
The
got it.
last time, yeah, the last time it got delayed as much, something weird happened, and I'm still not sure who's at fault here. Because my box usually goes to Chicago, and through their customs, then it goes to Mississauga, and it goes into their customs. So one time in Canada, one time in US, right?
Right.
And one of my boxes that went through was opened on both ends. Because one side had the US customs tape, the other side has the Canada customs tape. And one of these fuckers just removed one of my figures and then just didn't bother putting it in. So either they just seized it and sent me an empty box, or they forgot to put one in.
Whoa. So, like, the package didn't have the figure in it?
Yeah, like imagine like the ward. If you don't know which one that is, I'll post a picture. So Robot Spirit's ward, there's like a small ass fucking mech from Tone, right?
Right. Yep.
So imagine the box to be the size of a Kit Kat bar. Like, you know those sets that the Kit Kat bars come in?
Yeah.
Imagine like 4 of them stacked up. That's how small the box is.
Okay, yeah, so it's small, but there was just no figure. Like, you got the box, but nothing in it.
So I got the box, the packaging. I got some of the things in it. So it has like 2 of the hands. It has 1 of the guns. But the figure itself is not in there.
Is that, did you order it from Mandarake?
No, but it was a Crow box.
Yeah, but, like, where did you order it
So
from Crow?
Yeah, it came from Mandarake to Crow and from
Yeah.
Crow to me.
I'm wondering if maybe, like, is it possible that it wasn't in there at Manda? Like, I know those guys usually check stuff, but, like, one could have slipped
I don't
through.
think Manda even hosts something like that.
I don't know, man.
I can't.
That seems
verify
like
it
that seems
because
really
it's like-
weird. That, like, I don't think a customs person would have done that. Like, that is just.
I mean, the
That's
things that were
unbelievable.
missing, the one gun and the kit, both have metal in them. So I'm like, did they seize it because they had metal? Because I don't know what else could have gone wrong. It's either that or they just forgot to put it back in.
No, if they
The only
were
the
gonna
only
do
thing I
that,
could-
there would have been a little note inside the package saying what happened.
Mm.
the only thing I can think of is they thought that wart stand for something like
Maybe.
not good or something like that.
Maybe, but then Ray also got one, and so did Worm, and both their boxes showed up fine.
Right, that's why I'm saying maybe this is not a customs issue. This was a Mandarake issue where they didn't check that it was in there when they bought it from whoever they bought it from.
Maybe. Again, it's like, I don't know where to begin with this. It's like, fucking hell. The annoying thing is, I bought a second one because I still wanted to get one. And I think Crow packed it in this box. And this is also the box that is taking excruciatingly long to show up. So, suffice to say, I'm a little bit concerned.
Now I get that.
But yeah, this thing's tiny as fuck and basically doesn't exist. Like, there's no reviews of it. There's a couple of like blog entries. For context, these are all like the Robot Spirits version. The Turner is about the size of the high grade,
Right.
and then there's the ward.
There we go. That is quite small. Yes.
It does have a working cockpit though, so that's
Sure.
that.
I mean, you take your gimmicks where you can with something of that size.
Yeah. And super articulated. Like Ray keeps playing around with hers.
Nice. The only Robot Spirits figures I've got that are actually out of the box are the Vidar and the Perfect Gundam.
The perfect Gundam.
Yeah, the Robot Spirits Perfect Gundam.
Oh, okay.
The Ver anime one. It's actually really cool. It's got so much
Yes.
shit that comes with it, though. Like, half of the shit is still in the box. Even with
Yes.
all the armor and weapons put on it, there's still so much shit that comes with it.
Yeah.
So you got the ooh face.
Oh, yeah. I don't have it
That's
displayed with that, but I do have it, yes.
That's the cockpit.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, that's the... How nice the Perfect Gundam was is why I was looking at some of the other Robot Spirits figures, like the GPO2 and stuff.
Those are GPO2. I stand by what I said. It's by far the best GPO2 out there.
I mean, that's
You
not a
may
very
make
high
the
bar,
case-
unfortunately.
It's not.
You may make the case with the Mechanicore because of all the stuff it does, but let's be honest, it's the Mechanicore.
I mean, that one you have to fight to get together. Like, that's...
Yeah.
I had thought about buying that a while back, and then, like, I really looked into it, and I was like, oh, man, I enjoyed putting together the GPO3, but, like, the Mechanicore just looked like it's going to be a fight from start to finish, and I just don't want to deal with it.
Yeah. I'm mentally prepared to build one Mechanicore, so I'm just contemplating, should I wait for some of the newer stuff or just get the Kasiga now?
You should talk to Forged about that. He's the one who's got the most experience with that one.
Yeah, it's that, yes, but he also hasn't completed his.
That's true.
Like he built like the top half of it and glued most of it down. I also offered to him as like, hey, if you're willing to ship me the rest of the thing, I'll assemble it and then send it back to you. I'm not interested in keeping it as a kit. I just want to build it.
Those types of kits are definitely an experience, I will say.
Yeah.
Like, that Rotom's... Like, I had a lot of fun doing it, but, like, I don't think I'd ever actually go out of my way to do it again. Though, I do have the stupid, the rest of it, the big, weapons pack on order.
Mm-hmm.
Because I am, in fact, a complete sucker for it.
Yeah. Ford also is getting their Axis Gundam.
Yep. Wait, is it... No, that's the Mechanicore, is the XS. Rodam's is the one that does the GPO3 right now. I don't think they're doing the XS.
Same, I guess. It's like stupidly convoluted 172 scale.
Oh, yeah. That's... I mean, that is totally it.
Yeah.
But they are a lot of fun to build. Even if they can
I'm
be
thinking,
super frustrating at points where you're just like, man, fuck this shit.
Yeah, like with my experience with the Zeta, I'm like, I think I'm mentally prepared for 2 more kits to deal with all the bullshit. And I have the Senanju with me, the Senanju Bust.
Yep.
Right? So that's one. Then there's another one that I may get, but I'm like, that's way down the line. So if I could get my hands on one where I'm just building it with no obligation of keeping it, that would be a nice test. Like, can I keep up with this bullshit or I'm done?
Fair
If I
enough.
can manage to do that, it's like, yeah, I got to build it and now I don't have the obligation of keeping it or selling it or what have you. And then I just send it back.
Right.
Yeah. Also offered him like, just send me the Mechanicore. You know what? I'll do you one better. Send me the perfect grade Zeta as well. I know you don't want to build it. I'll build both of them.
Huh.
Yeah.
I tried to get that Zeta off of him, but every time I offered, he was like, no, I think I might actually keep it. I'm like, alright, man, you just want to own it. You just don't want to build it.
Oh, weird fucking tsundere.
I guess.
Yeah.
Like, I understand wanting to own kits that you're never going to build, but at least I'm not going to complain about owning them. Like, nope, I
Yeah.
definitely want to own these things.
So he wants to get the Zeta to complete the perfect grade collection, but he also doesn't want to have it because of the Zeta.
Right.
But he's also not willing to depart, part from it, even if it's just like for a little while, get it built and then sent back. because of the talks was I told him, why not just commission someone to build it and then paint it and send it back, you know?
Oh
That
no.
way you get a nice perfect grade as a display thing and you don't have to do with any of the bullshit.
Oh no. He wants to own it and whine about
Mhm.
it. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, dang it. Alright, I guess my shirt's getting dirty. Got panel liner ink on my hands. Yes, the Dendrobium. Thank you, Speedball. Alright. I don't know why I forgot it was called the Dendrobium, because I've got the high grade sitting right behind me. Yet another kit that I'm one of these days going to build as soon as I get enough room to display the damn thing.
Is it just me or has Mandrake just stalled out?
No, there's just like not getting anything decent in. It's a bunch of porn mags, it looks like.
Yeah. It's with that one dude who just dumped all their wing doshinshi.
Yep.
There's just pages and pages of it. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, man?
I always just in my head imagine that it's like some weeb who died from, you know, going out in the sun once.
Mm-hmm.
And it's his parents selling off all his weeb shit to Manda.
Mm. Currently, it's all just like retail stuff. Some of it is neat, but I'm like, it's a retail. I don't want to crowbox the retail stuff.
I mean, if it's retail that you just can't get anywhere else, I say that's fine.
It's not like I want it. So, you know, that's also one
Yeah.
of the bigger issues.
Oh yeah, for sure.
My want list is like very small right now, and all of it is just prohibitively more expensive than it needs to be.
I mean, my want list is all pre-order shit, so I know how that goes.
Yeah, like, let's see. Gun tank. I don't even know if they're doing gun tanks anymore.
The master grade?
Yeah. We got
Those
the
were-
art guy.
Those
which
weren't
shows up.
reprinted. Those were reprinted not that long ago, right?
Nope.
I thought
Still
they were.
can't find one.
Huh.
The art guy which showed up twice so far, and it's going for like 75, 80 bucks. I can't justify that.
Yeah, well, welcome to my life with the Marisai.
Yeah. You
I
put the
eventually
trigger
just-
on that. I'm still on the fence with this one.
Well, I just eventually bought it off of fucking Amazon Japan because it was never coming into Manda. I was like, all right, I want one of these.
Speaking of, that was a bad idea introducing me to that. I
The
found
fact
the
that-
mechanical clear.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
200 bucks for mechanical clear Zaku. Like, absolute pain.
Man, sometimes Amazon Japan just has stuff.
Yeah, and it's not even pain because it's 200 bucks. It's like, I have that money, yes. It's just like it stings knowing that it used to be 30 bucks.
Yep.
Even on manga, with tax and shipping and all that, I'm gonna end up paying like 180 anyway. So I'm just contemplating myself. It's saving 20 bucks on an off chance it shows up there. Worth it or not. Which clearly it doesn't, but still.
Right.
Okay.
Like there's some
wait.
things that you just are that you just gotta bite the bullet on it. Like that's why I bought the Uma Lightning Gelgoog off of Amazon Japan because it's like this is never ever going to show up on Manda again. I'm just gonna eat this the price difference here, and it actually
It
wasn't
did.
a bad price either. So
Yeah, it did. And I bought it with just basically like 20 bucks difference.
yep,
But then the next time it showed up, it went up by 60 bucks.
yep. So getting it when you did was a good idea.
Yep.
Although the ones they have on Amazon Japan are still cheaper than what you can get it for on Manda, and I've been contemplating buying a second one because it is such a nice kit, but at the same time, I don't need a second one.
Nah, that's my thought process as well. That's why I sold off mine. Like, for a while, I was like, you know what, fuck it, let's just keep it. It's such a big kit. I'm like, I don't want to though. I don't have use for it. I wanted one, I got one. I'm not a holder, I'm not a scalper, so I have no use for this.
Right. How much did you sell it for?
The same thing.
Oh, okay.
Bought it for 120, sold it for 120.
Gotcha.
Yeah, although Nanya ended up paying a little extra in the end because the shipping is virtually stupid right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. International shipping to the US is ridiculous.
Like, I'm fairly certain I can jerry rig a fucking air cannon and then just shoot it in the general direction. And it will be cheaper.
Can't really argue against that, honestly. And the box I shipped out, like, internal US prices are still fine. Like, the box I shipped out today was only like $10.
Yeah, like, within US is fine, within Canada is fine. It's for whatever reason, when the border gets involved, people lose their fucking shit.
Oh, yeah.
I've sent things from coast to coast that costed me less.
By the time it's dark, her power levels have risen, and she is ready.
Okay, that goes
Ready
in there.
for her first unsuspecting prey.
Another day, nothing unwound up.
Whisker. Not a drop of blood is wasted. A single stab with her fangs. Is all it takes.
I'll wait for like a week or so, see if something shows up, otherwise I'll just get mechanically clear. And call it quits.
I mean, you don't have to buy stuff, dude. You could just be like, nope, nothing I want right now, and just leave it at that.
Oh no, it's one of those things that I'm either getting the mechanical clear now or never.
Well, I say go ahead and get it then. Stop beating
Yeah.
around the bush.
Yeah.
Is it the 2.0?
Yep.
Okay. Then yeah, I say go for it, man. Just bite the bullet. Just do it.
Yeah. I also need to figure out the weapon situation for my Zakus. I didn't realize it as much because I was just building them for the sake of Zakus, but as a kit, let's be honest, the kit itself is fantastic, but the weapons suck ass. And nobody talks about this. And it baffles me because the Gundam 2.0 has really good weapon storage options and it's well thought out. Like the bazooka has like the folding handle, so it's easy to pose and such. The Zaku needs it more than any other kit because of the nature of its design and the nature of the weapons it has. But all of them are fixed. So posing any of them is a pain in the ass and it always looks slightly awkward. Yeah, and I didn't realize how bad the situation was till I built the Dozel Zaku because it comes with this really fancy axe.
Right.
And for whatever reason, this axe is perfectly made. Like it fits well, it's easy to pose, it stays in the hand. It's like, it's supposed to do what a weapon does. Wow.
My guess is that they just took the it's just the same weapons from the 1.0 and they didn't change them at all.
They did some bullshit and I'm really baffled that there's so many variants and they never fix that issue.
I mean, my guess is they knew Zaku's would sell, so they were like, well, we don't have to fix it because these are going to sell no matter what we do.
I have a pile of the Zaku weapon runners because I just don't feel like building them.
Send them to Ray, she'll use them.
I might do it. I did get her GPO 3 head, so I do have to send a box over to her.
There was some kit that I sent her the weapons out of. Oh, the spare weapons from the Gem White Dingo.
You just wait. It's gonna be part of some weird ass abomination 2 months down the line.
Oh, I'm not this. I totally, foresee that happening for sure.
Wait, I need to figure out some custom weapons for all these Zakus. I want to do one Zaku with the black Tri-Star style giant axe.
Right.
So I'm looking into my options, like which kit comes with a giant axe that I can steal and give it to the Zaku.
That would be the metal composite.
Nah, I'm looking at economic options.
Yeah, the metal composite get you 2 axes. So
Nah, I'm good.
Are you sure there's not a MSG option set that would work for it?
That's the one I'm looking into.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I don't think enough people realize how good those MSG option sets are. Like, yeah, you might have to fiddle around with them to get them to, like, be in the hands of some of the kits, but, like, they're actually really well done and really cool. And they're sized for master grades, despite the fact that they're made for the frame arms girls stuff. But, like, they always make that crap way oversized so that the girls look smaller in them for some reason. I don't know, you'd have to ask Math about why that is.
Mhm. Yeah, so MSC does have an axe. It's not the best looking axe, but it's better than nothing. This is match. There you go. That's the giant axe. There's also some smaller options. I already got those. I'm using them with my messer.
Ah.
Yeah, it's the guitar axe.
Oh, the guitar axe is so awesome.
Yeah.
I've got, like, I ordered, like, 5 of those when they were first announced, so I just have a bunch of them sitting around.
Yeah. Got 2 of them so the messer can dual wield them.
I mean, I just got one of my frame arms kits using it as a guitar because it looks awesome with the lightning effects coming off of it. Oh, it's so sweet.
Yep.
I mean, it is goofy as hell. Don't get me wrong. Like, it is ridiculous, but it is so cool looking.
Yeah, but it's the right kind of stupid.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, Bruise Zaku, you are getting very close to being done. Well, except for all the stickers I gotta put on, but still.
Yeah. They even bother with all the stickers.
Oh yeah, for these Origins kits, yeah, they really, like, the gems really need them, and the Zaku's always look better with them on. So.
I just don't really dig the sticker look. It's like, I feel like it needs decals, drag down water slides.
The Origin ones are actually really nice because they're trimmed, like they're pre-trimmed. Like all of the accent
Origin kits, never got around to building any of them.
Oh, they're so good though. They're so well done. I mean, it's all the same. Like, there's two kits. There's the Zaku, and there's the Gem,
Mm.
and they're all the same. Like, if you built one of any of them, you've built pretty much all of them. This one is slightly different, but only because of the fact that it's got different legs than the normal Zaku. Otherwise, it's just like the same origin Zaku that I built when I built the command type and when I built the Char version.
The MG 2.0s I've been building exclusively are virtually the same kit. It's like there's the Zaku style, then there's the Gundam style.
Yep, pretty much.
Between the two of them, I've built over a dozen of them.
Yep.
It's still nice. I just wish that I had the option to paint them. I will get around to painting them anyway, but would have been nice if I had the option to do them now.
Right. I'm still lamenting the fact that I still haven't found a Gem Cannon White Dingo custom on Manda lately.
For Amazon yet?
I haven't looked. I might though before Crow
Let's say,
shuts
'cause
everything
I'm
down.
also low-key looking at getting like a gym style kit, and it's like, do I even like? It's basically the Gundam 2.0 anyway, so
Oh, yeah, it's
is
the
it
same
worth
frame.
getting? Yeah.
I would just get it because I already have the Gem Sniper 2 White Dingo custom.
Hmm.
So getting the rest of the team, because I already have the Gem White Dingo custom. So it is literally just a matter of like, okay, I just want to get like the whole crew.
I'm looking at the cannon. I want to get one of the cannons. I haven't decided which.
Well, I will tell you this: the White Dingo version is the most boring color scheme you can get.
Wait, is it sold as a triple set?
No. Not the master grades. The high
I
grades
think
might be.
Oh, okay. So someone on Manda was selling them as a triple set.
Of the master grades?
Yeah.
Huh,
So
weird.
two of the gyms and one gym cannon.
Because there's only the 3 different kits. There's only the Gem Cannon and the Gem Sniper, and then there's the regular Gem.
Yeah.
And they
Looking for
are the
cannon,
world's
right?
most boring color scheme, but I do like them.
Yeah, you're looking for the cannon, right?
Yep.
And translation slightly off, but we'll go with it. So still MG cannon.
Usually when I'm
No,
searching for it,
not
I just search for
printers, you
White Dingo.
fuck. It's showing the printers.
Come on, go together.
Yeah, because if I search for White Dingo, it doesn't have one. Just showing
Where are
me
you
the
searching
sniper.
on? Just Manda?
In Japan, Amazon Japan.
Oh, yeah, I haven't looked on
Manda
Amazon
doesn't
Japan
have
for
it.
it.
Manda has one gym cannon, and it's the red and white one.
Yeah. The White Dingo one is, like, very rarely actually in stock. Come on.
8,000 for that? Fuck off.
Yep.
Ugh.
Gem Cannon ain't cheap, yo.
Okay, it's not even available on Manda.
It's available on Manda for 12,000.
The White Dingo.
Yeah.
Is it actually in
And-
stock?
Yes. Well, not from them, but from third party.
I didn't think Manga did third-party stuff.
No, on Amazon.
Oh, on Amazon. Okay.
I'm
Manga
looking at
does-
Amazon. I don't. It says currently unavailable.
You push on the see all buying option.
Yeah.
Doesn't even have that. It just says that. Okay, hold on. Let me check your link. Oh yeah, that's the same link. It just doesn't show up for me.
Huh.
Fucking great.
Weird.
Yeah.
Maybe because it knows you're
Anywho.
Canadian.
Maybe. Who knows? Gems, I'm on the fence of. I still kind of want to get one cannon and this Summer Striker. Both of them are stupidly expensive, so
Yeah.
guess not.
Oh man, this thing looks so goofy put together.
Mm-hmm.
Those legs just look so fucking weird on it.
It like spell bottoms. What do you mean?
Oh, I like it. It just does not look like your standard, I mean, I know it's not a standard Zaku, but it looks so weird with those big legs.
To MG Zaku, I'm sure I would not regret this. Fuck. Why is this 180 bucks? Seems like it's painted. Oh,
Yeah, sometimes you gotta look out for that.
yeah, because I don't know if any of the master grades come with colored fingers. Let's just steer clear of that. Ooh, that's a nice looking cannon.
Alright. It's time to start putting some stickers on this bad boy.
It's up to 100 bucks, never mind.
Alright. Well, before I put stickers on this bad boy, I'm gonna wipe it down and get all the dust off of it, cause whoo, that dust really sticks to this black plastic. Also gets the grease off. So, double bonus there. There we go. Put those back over there. Oh man, these stickers are tiny. No, get off my finger.
Yeah, okay, fuck it. I'll just leave that as is. It's either going to be Zaku or nothing.
What's that?
It's It's either gonna be the Zaku or nothing, and I can't justify spending so much on random kits.
Ah, you'll get it
Gonna
eventually.
If I'm gonna make one dumb decision, might as well just let it be the mechanical clear.
Get the thing you want the most, man.
It would be like it would nicely complete my Zaku 2.0 collection. Like I can legit stop afterwards.
There you go.
Yeah. I have the high mobility type, the three high mobility types. I have the Dozel and I'm getting the Shen version in. I kind of want to Uma Lightning so I can pair it with the Gale. But that's also one of those that it's only available on Amazon and it's only available for $100.
Yeah, it's stupid expensive.
Yeah, but I know that one's also not gonna get a reprint. Like, if you thought the Gale Goog was at least the Gale Goog was famous enough to be sought after. This one's just forgotten to time.
Yep. So the 20 goes on the outside and the inside? Oh, I see how that works. Okay. I gotcha.
So Dipper, you're getting the Supreme RX 78.
We'll see about the price first.
But it's Supreme though.
It is doable. We will do it.
What makes it so supreme? Does it have like extra cheese or?
It got text on it.
It got
Oh, is that the stupid red one?
yep.
Yes.
Oh my god, that thing's fucking hideous. Why would you want that?
I mean, I gotta like to be on your level at some point, you know?
Dipper's whole thing is that he collects RX 78 variants.
Well, just the normal colors, to be honest.
So I was like, it's. I'm
I just-
surprised they molded like the shield, because that looks like they could have easily done like one giant water slide decal and call it a day. Like, look at that! Like the entire shield, not the entire shield, but like the part where it goes in and the lettering, all of that are parts.
Is it?
Yeah, look at it. The letters are raised.
It is a bizarre choice, but I mean,
Yeah. Like, of all things you could have remolded and done on the 3.0, why that?
who knows? Who
Fucking
knows why
weird.
these madmen do the things they do? But if John Cena had to eat every dick on that beach for liberty, he'd do it.
Mhm. Weird. That's what he said about China as well.
Look, man, I really enjoyed that movie. I thought that movie was fantastic.
Yeah, I enjoyed that too. Okay, Dipper, tell me if this shows up as a listing for you, because this one also shows up as unavailable to me.
That is unavailable.
Okay. So somebody bought the last one then.
It depends. Like if I'm searching or you're searching, I think.
Hmm. I mean, I could do like a Russian roulette kind of situation and then just put this link in the Crowbot, and then let's just let fate decide. Uh,
See if it actually shows up for in stock for Crow.
yeah. weirdest thing is, I can get the mechanical clear delivered to my address by August 26th.
So, Japanese shipping is fucking fast, man.
Yeah, so for whatever reason, that is available to my location, but Mandrake, Ami, and not even Crowbox is an option, huh?
Huh. Weird. I mean,
Come
it
on.
is Amazon though, so
Yeah, but it's a seller.
yeah. But is it shipped from Amazon? Because if it's shipped from Amazon, then that means that it's
It,
sitting in an Amazon warehouse.
no, it's shipping from the seller,
Yeah,
and the
yeah. I
seller
don't
is
know
in
that.
Japan.
Yeah, no clue then.
Who knows? Bezos got his ways.
Yeah, I mean they could have like an Amazon thing, like a tie-up or something, but who the fuck knows? Some stuff just shows up early if possible. Ooh, I found the perfect thing to debate Ray with. Oh, what cheap shipping? Okay, DM this to her. It's a 160 scale Black TriStar Zaku, and it's one of those resin kit builds.
Yeah.
Like $300, but on the plus side, the shipping is just uh 600 yen.
I mean, yeah, because you're paying for that fucking rest of that thing.
But still, you would expect a $300 perfect grade sized kit to be a little more on the expensive side, even with shipping.
You know.
Uh, oh, no, it's resin, and I think I know what she's gonna say.
Hmm.
She'll just say, I don't want to spend that kind of money on it. Worst case, I can design it myself.
I mean, but has she ever actually designed and printed anything?
Yeah, so that's what I tell her. It's like, I'll believe you when I actually see you complete something.
Right. Like, not trying to be contrarian here, but
Uh, I think she has made some good progress on the age Gundam. The rest of it, well, only she knows what's up with that.
yeah.
You know, I recently learned that there was a G Club exclusive 2.0 gold plated Gundam.
Oh yeah.
Now, this is what happens when you come into the hobby this late. It's like all the cool stuff's already sold out.
Do you have that
Yes,
one,
they
Dipper?
also are like,
Mhm.
well, on my list, you know.
I almost impulse bought the 3.0 version of that gold plating version
I mean,
because Mhm.
you could always be like that one crazy dude and buy the solid gold perfect grade.
Nah. See, I'm cash money right now, but I'm not that cash money.
That motherfucker built that shit. That blows my mind. Like
Yeah.
that, I was actively angry about that.
Yeah, I was like, ew.
But like, did you ever watch the actual stream where he did it?
Nah, I saw some of the work in progress stuff that was being shared on Twitter.
Like, dude, like did the whole like wearing like special gloves and all of that shit, and I'm like, man, if you are that terrified of screwing it up, just don't build it. Like, I get it, I understand why you want to, but like, it feels like you just don't really want to. You're just trying to pretend like you want to.
Japan has some weird standards. They'll actually roast him if he, built it without gloves.
Oh no, I totally get that.
It's like a weird social kind of thing. It's not like a war crime, but it would be treated as one.
The fact that he built it at all, though, is what gets me. Like, God, man. Like, that is like, fucking solid gold, armored, perfect grade. And you're just gonna sit there and fucking build it.
Yes.
What the hell, yo?
It's like you wonder you're gonna build that Gandarian one.
No, never building that. It is sitting on the shelf, and it will continue to sit on the shelf. What irks me about that?
78.
What irks me about that is the guy who got his, built it, took it to a firing range, and shot it.
Well, yeah.
And I'm
It's
just
his money,
like,
I guess.
you fucking monster.
I know some people are oddly into that, like destroying expensive things. Like, okay,
It's satisfying.
But like, if you
maybe
actually
it
didn't
just
want
doesn't
it,
do
then
anything for me. Like, I'll be mad if that was my thing, but it isn't. And it's like, you paid for it, they already have your money. It's like, nobody really loses anything in this situation,
I
except
get,
the dude who paid for it, of course.
I mean, I get that, but it's still just like, why? Like, why?
It gets the views.
I know.
They'll recoup that cost just off of that ad revenue.
Man, I don't get ad revenue. I need to get ad revenue. Need to hire a bunch of Chinese bots to watch my channel all the time. That's how that
Sure.
works, right? That's how they get popular?
Well, you should.
That's one way of doing it.
I'm sure as shit not gonna shill for Raid Shadow Legends, that's for damn sure.
This stream is sponsored by Ray Shadowland.
It
There
is
goes yours.
no such
They
thing.
they already have your endorsement. They don't need to pay you now.
Motherfucker! They got me! Can't believe I let myself get tricked. Alright. Where'd that gun go? Come on. Come on, you stupid hand. Come apart! Come apart! There we
Speaking
go.
of RX-78 variants, what was the Olympics Gundam that you bought? Is it the blue-white one?
Both of them. The ones from that Crow had.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was looking at it, I'm like, yeah, that seems like a novelty thing would be nice to have, but it's the high grade.
Yeah, I don't know which high grades they're built off of, but I mean, it's just,
That's the revived.
Revive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's for an Olympics that technically didn't happen in the year that it was put out, so
Like, I'd rather buy the mascots, you know?
The horror mascot.
The Olympic and the Paralympic mascot.
Oh, they made one.
They make two versions of them. Like, one is like a statue, one is like an action figure.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
I've been tempted to get the Paralympics version, the one with the weird red color. Like, you don't really see that color as much. And besides, if we're talking like Olympics and such, I watched the Olympics for all the shit show that goes around it. I couldn't care less about the games, but with the Paralympics, it's actually pretty cool seeing all the contestants do superhuman things, basically.
Oh, I don't care about the actual Olympics either. I just think the Olympic model kits look like they're interesting color schemes and all that.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Like, maybe I could get the Paralympics version. Oh, I found the mascots Dipper was talking about. Okay, yeah, they look cute, I guess. They look like Pokemon. They even have like Pokemon-esque names. What the hell?
Yeah, so many things.
Man, let's face it, most Gundams have Pokemon-esque names. Like, if you were to go up to somebody who didn't know anything about Gundam and you were like, just said the name Sinanju, they'd be like, I don't remember that Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's totally a Pokemon name. Anyways,
Wire.
there we go, folks. There is your high mobility test type Zaku 2. Yay! Or as I like to call him, the bruised Zaku. Because he got beat up, so he's bruise colored. He poses really nicely. I like that. Got really good articulation. These revived Zakus can never hold their guns like straight out, so they have to put them against their shoulder. Because the fucking stock of the fucking barrel just doesn't work with the forearms, so whatever.
Yeah. Mossbeard has the exact same issue. I don't even bother with them anymore.
Yeah.
Like, on that, you can at least get rid of the stock, so I just do that sometimes.
Yep. But this is a nice little build. It's a Origin Zaku. They're not exactly like, you know, super complicated, but they do look really nice if you're into high grades, and they pose really nice, and just overall are decent little kits. So there you go. That is it for the stream tonight. For those of you who were watching, I totally appreciate it. Sorry if I wasn't too active with the chat. I didn't have my little secondary monitor up tonight so that I could see the chat as easy, but you know, I saw some of it. I appreciate you guys' support. And yeah, have a nice evening, folks, and keep building stuff. Like, subscribe, share my videos, do all that fun stuff if you want to. I'm not going to press it because then Raid Shadow Legends is going to come yell at me and try and get me to, you know, sponsor them. And I honestly don't have much of a problem sponsoring or having a sponsor if it's stuff I actually use, but I'm never playing that shitty game. So with that, you guys have a nice evening.